Imagine falling from 33,000 feet, or being struck by lightning 7 times, and still surviving. These aren't movie plots. They actually happened. Stick around. The last story sounds fake, but it's completely true. Welcome back to Mind-Blowing Facts. Today we're looking at 10 people who stared death in the face. And 1. Get ready for survival stories that defy science, logic, and pure luck. Let's begin. 10. Vesna Navulovich survived a 33,000-foot fall. In 1972, Vesna Navulovich was working as a flight attendant when her plane exploded mid-air. She fell over 33,000 feet, higher than Mount Everest, without a parachute. Amazingly, she landed inside part of the wreckage, which cushioned the fall. Vesna suffered severe injuries, but fully recovered and holds the Guinness World Record for surviving the highest fall without a parachute. 9. Hugh Glass mauled by a bear and crawled to safety. In 1823, frontiersman Hugh Glass was attacked by a grizzly bear, left for dead with a broken leg and deep wounds. Glass crawled over 200 miles to safety, surviving off berries and river water. His unbelievable survival inspired The Revenant, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. 8. Roy Sullivan struck by lightning 7 times. Park ranger Roy Sullivan holds one of the strangest world records. He was struck by lightning 7 different times between 1942 and 1977. Despite burns, injuries, and one lightning strike that even set his hair on fire, he survived them all. 7. Juliana Kubska plane crash in the Amazon. In 1971, 17-year-old Juliana Kubska was the sole survivor of a plane crash over the Amazon rainforest. She fell over 10,000 feet still strapped to her seat. After surviving the fall, she spent 11 days in the jungle before being rescued, fighting off insects, infection, and starvation. 6. Rston cut off his own arm to escape. In 2003, hiker Rston became trapped by a falling boulder in a Utah canyon. After being pinned for 5 days with no rescue in sight, he amputated his own arm using a dull pocket knife to free himself. His story was later adapted into the film 127 Hours. 5. Stom Yamaguchi survived both atomic bombs. Stom Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima when the first atomic bomb dropped. He survived, returned home, only to experience the second bomb in Nagasaki 3 days later. Against all odds, he survived both nuclear blasts, lived into his 90s, and became a peace advocate. 4. Bogenholm survived extreme hypothermia. In 1999, skier Anna Bogenholm fell through ice in Norway. Trapped underwater for 80 minutes, her body temperature dropped to the lowest body temperature ever recorded in a human. Miraculously, she fully recovered with no lasting brain damage. 3. Joe Simpson survived a 100-foot crevasse fall. Mountaineer Joe Simpson fell into a 100-foot deep crevasse while climbing in Peru. With a shattered leg, no supplies, and no partner, he crawled and hopped his way back to base camp over 3 agonizing days. His story was told in the documentary Touching the Void. 2. Debbie Kyle, skydiving parachute failure. In 1982, skydiver Debbie Kyle's main parachute failed, and her reserve got tangled. She crashed into thorn bushes and snow at high speed, and somehow walked away with only minor injuries. A real-life miracle fall. 1. Franis Salak, the luckiest unlucky man. Croatian man Franis Salak survived 7 deadly accidents: train derailment, plane crash, bus accident, car explosions, getting hit by a bus, and even a near-death fall. After surviving it all, he won the lottery. Some call him the luckiest man alive, others the unluckiest. Either way, he survived the impossible. These stories prove that sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. Which survival amazed you the most? Comment below. And if you want more mind-blowing facts every week, Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.